Hey loves, it's Murray Rigel, and you're tuned into The Mo Show, where I aspire to inspire your mind, body, and soul. And today will be part 3 in our book club review series. So today we have about 2 more books to review, which will be Tavis Smiley's 50 for Your Future. I was so intrigued by this. I think one of my classmates in college recommended this book, so I was like, let me think about that, because I've been thinking about my future a lot, and I probably started reading this probably a year ago. It was probably a year ago, so I was definitely thinking about my future then. Let's take a second to shout out to those Geminis out there in the world. We see y'all. Okay, so and the other book will be, this is about Tavis Smiley. I don't know if I said that. And then the other book will be, I decided to do these two together because they're both like public figure type of people, type of books, and they're both kind of self-help books. So this one is by Charlamagne Tha God, which is Black Privilege. You guys know Charlamagne Tha God from the Breakfast Club and doing morning radios and stuff like that. And Tavis Smiley, I think he's a nationally syndicated radio host as well. And his book is kind of inspirational too. Oh yeah, he hosts Tavis Smiley on PBS and Tavis Smiley Show. And yeah, I always thought this man was related to Ricky Smiley. I mean, I don't know, maybe he is, but he got another New York Times bestseller book of what I know for sure, and Charlamagne Tha God is a New York Times bestseller as well. I like how he looks in this picture too. I don't know. It's just a really nice book, and this is like the back of his book cover. And here's Tavis Smiley on the back of his book cover. Okay, yeah, so I guess we'll start with this one. So the 50 for Your Future is kind of like in that first series. If you guys watch my first book club series, it'll be up here this Saturday for you guys to check it out if you haven't watched it. But it's like one of the like that Fruit of the Spirit book that has like something that you can read kind of every single day. So it would just have different little inspirational type beginning quotes. Let me see if I can find one that was kind of interesting. Okay, yeah, so this one was good. It was number 4 out of the 50. You can't fit in and stand out. So basically what he was trying to say, like, sometimes people want to fit in and be in with the crowd, but then you have no like individuality. You can't pick and choose like, oh, I want to fit in with this group, I want to do what they do, and then think that you're going to stand out and be kind of unique. It's like you have to create your own path and do things that you want to do. Of course, it's okay to be in groups and things, but it's definitely better to be your own individual person. Like, if it's one thing that my parents, and especially my father, always taught me, was to be a leader. Like, you never want to fit in. You want to stand out. You want to be the best version of yourself that you can be at all times. So I kind of think that's what Tavis Smiley was saying in his book. And I like that it's just so quick. It's like you read the little, be humble with your creativity and gracious with your success. So it's like these quick little excerpts. And then you have like the next 2 pages will talk about what he said in this first page. You know? So it's like kind of simple things like that. And spend time in stillness. Okay, yeah. So just different things like that. It's like really great. You know, it's like you can read those quick little excerpts and then go about your day. So it's like that quick little morning inspiration that you can get from one day. So I really like that. I really like this book, The 50 for Your Future. It'll help you prepare for that. And it says it's a self-help and inspirational type of book. So I recommend this one too, because it's just like a quick and easy read. Now, this is the most recent book that I've read, and I'm like, that title, Black Privilege, it really caught my attention. Like, like, what is he saying? You know, like, Black privilege, because, of course, you always hear white privilege, and you don't hear that we have Black privilege. But the way Charlamagne explains it, it's like that innate privilege that we have inside of us, how great Black people are. So it's like he wants to kind of shed light on what he did in his past and kind of his upbringing and the mistakes and things that he made and how it helped him become successful in who he is now. So it's like we're so great. We have Black privilege. We just have to bring it out of ourselves. Everything that we do is basically amazing. So that's why he's saying we have the privilege in us. We just have to kind of showcase that. It's like saying Black excellence. That's what he means by Black privilege. Like, we are privileged because we are so great, and we have that Black girl magic and that Black boy joy and all that great stuff that we have. So we just have to be proud of our heritage and our ancestors and kind of overcome adversities within that. So I just love how he tells us about his life. Like, I guess it's probably a good book if you know him and you follow kind of who he is. And it's like you would never think that this successful man came from where he came from and was doing the terrible things that he was doing. And I'm not saying terrible because he said terrible. I'm not judging him or anything. But was doing the things that he was doing, and he still made it in this world. And he always likes to be that example for his daughters and tell them, like, he doesn't want them to screw up and make those bad decisions that he made. Even though he did make it out of there, he doesn't want them to have that heart of life like that, because he sees what he did and he sees what he put his parents through. So that's why I kind of love the story behind the Black Privilege. But I actually love this book too, because it gives a lot of insight on who he is and kind of how the business works. So if you want to get into the entertainment or radio business, then this is a good book to read. So I recommend this one as well. So thank you guys for watching this book club review series. I think I have one more book that I'll be reviewing, one or two. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.